Subchat. So it's the weekend, baby. Okay, so long time no stream. It's only me. So I finished the title for the Steam page. Yes, like, looks pretty good, I think. What do you think, chat? So actually finished a lot of shit on the game, like, I don't know, like changed up the pickup objects. They used to be like static spinny thingies, now they have physics, you can push them around. And there's like this pulsing marker that you can see from a distance more clearly. Added a sword. Added an AK. No, not an AK, an assault rifle, yeah. So it's not copyrighted, so I don't know, does an AK have a copyright? I think so. Yeah, so actually finished, like, not really finished, but you can see like the player equips the sword and the animation changes for the single hand. Like, I don't know, like the animations are pretty shitty still, but it's like kinda functional, I guess. You can also dual wield it. Looks pretty cool, like the character when he has the swords on his shoulders. It looks really vibing. It's a vibe, definitely a vibe. Oh, I actually added a new enemy type, so like this is the blood-sucking mosquito thingy. It's actually kind of fucked up looking. It's actually, it even scares me, like looking at it. Like, it has these spikes to puncture its victim, then he has like this beak thing to suck the blood, and glowy eyes, like, then he sucks the blood into this blood sac and it expands when it's full of blood. So I don't know, kind of creepy, like, but it's cool. We're moving ahead, we're making progress. Oh, also added like this watchtower thingy, so like this middle area will be like a deserted like military base or something like that, because in this bunker, yeah, the player wakes up and it's like a secret like research area type deal. Yeah, so actually I need to block off this area for the demo. Yeah, just make it a small contained area, like probably cover like, I don't know if it shows up, like this area will be probably playable, this middle area in the demo, and in the full game, of course, like everything will be expanded. Like this area, yeah, the ritual area, this will probably be the, I don't know actually how I want to like add the cities of the Crimson Barons. They should probably have like buildings built into the mountains and stuff. So yeah, okay, so then this will be the good guy area, the good guy robot area, probably. Like, yeah, probably gonna build an oasis. Like, I've built a lot of this like creepy blood stuff. Like, I need to like build something beautiful and nice, actually, just for my own sanity. So okay, so it's Saturday, fun day. No, it's... Yeah, I wish it was Sunday. Or Monday. So actually what I'm having trouble with right now in the development is like the animation states. Like I want to have dual wielding, like I need to drive the animations for like a single-handed, like if the player has the sword equipped in his left hand, like only play the left-handed animations, and also that the animations should affect the spine. Like you can see now only the bones from the clavicles are moving. Yeah, so these animations should also like affect the spine. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of work. Like all of the architecture for the animation states. Like also need to add ranged animations for the guns. Yeah. But like that's probably one of the final tasks for the demo area, at least. Like I just add like smooth normal combat. Like we already have looting, we have the inventory like looks pretty shitty, like need to upgrade the UI. Add another widget for the character equipment. Like right now it's only the debug, like in debug mode I can only like enable the weapons, equip the weapons. Yeah, so actually also for the demo I'll probably add a motorcycle to the game. Like I have this for the full game, like all of these like and the engine like could be upgraded like part by part, like the intake manifolds, like all of the like the engine block, the pistons like could be exchanged, like the exhaust. Yeah, the suspension also like could be customized. But I'll probably for the demo just add a simple like non-modifiable vehicle like the motorcycle. But actually the demo area is quite small, like I don't know if I need to add a vehicle. I don't know. When do you think, guys, we should ship the demo? Like next month is probably unrealistic. Like I don't know, like what's that month called? May? Yeah, May. We may ship the game in May. We might just do it, chat. So what are we doing today? Today we are just having some fun, like, you know, I was thinking like what's the vibe, the identity of this game. And I've been playing a lot of like Stalker Gamma. Not recently, but like probably a year ago I played a lot of Stalker Gamma. And it's like really, it's such a vibe, like just to kill mutants and then just smoke some cigarettes and maybe drink some vodka. So actually we need to add cigarettes and alcohol to the game. But of course, like where do they get their cigarettes from? Like the cigarettes should be like also like organic, blood based, you know. So how do the plants look like? That's like our tobacco, the tobacco equivalent in this world. Yeah, let's actually maybe first make the tobacco plant and then like yeah, let's just see how. Let's open up Blender first of all. Let's make a new general scene. Yes, let's actually save it first. Like, let's call it. Yeah, so what should the tobacco plant be called? Like bloodweed, blood. To bloodo. Yeah, let's Let's just call it bloodweed. Yeah, that sounds good. So, tobacco plant. How does a tobacco plant look like? Yeah, it's like big leaves. Damn, looks cool, actually. Yeah, let's just actually add a reference of this tobacco plant. Okay, so we have the reference. Let's actually just model a leaf real quick, like just real quick, super quick. Speedrun this. Think like, yeah. Leaf done. Okay, array modifier. Shade smooth. Array. Where's the array? Array. What should I listen to? Scooter, of course. Scooter. Yeah, Scooter. So let's add an empty object. Object offset empty. Let's just rotate, maybe lift it up a bit, maybe actually even like, no, should do a little something like this. And just rotate until they don't clip. Let's just see how that looks. Like, yes, looks pretty good. You see chat, we already have a bloodweed plant. Actually, yeah, let's just make it droopy like this, and then we just bevel the edges in the middle so it's a bit more smooth. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Just maybe actually scale down the thingy. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's a plant. It's a plant, all right. So let's think about this, chat. Let's think about this just for 1 second. Should we just texture this one plane and like, yeah, I mean that would be more efficient, but like then I would be missing out on the ambient occlusion for the whole mesh, unless I would actually just use a separate UV map to bake the ambient occlusion. Yeah, you know what? We just add a little bit of a stem. Yeah, we add the stem, a stem. Actually, yeah, that needs to go down quite a bit. Like, let's just see if we make it go down. No, actually, I don't think this is going to work, chat. I don't think this is going to work at all. Actually, let's just export it and look how it looks. Let's see how it looks in game. Okay, chat. So where's our bloodweed? Where's our bloodweed? Let's smoke some bloodweed. Okay, so like that's the bloodweed plant. Let's actually just I don't know what let's just maybe unwrap first of all. Unwrap, minimum stretch. Yup. Actually, this packs like horribly. Anyways, like it's only taking up 30% of the UE space. And it's not a big asset. Not a big asset. So we could actually just to keep it, I mean it's destructive, actually it's super destructive because we'll apply the modifier, but let's just pretend for a second that this is a non-destructive workflow. Okay, let's just maybe adjust the stems. Yeah, we have the technology to do that. Yeah, maybe we should just, I don't know, maybe add a mesh for the stem, like, no, actually, let's not. Yeah, it's whatever, like, some bits can be floaty, like, some floaty bits are not a problem. Let's actually listen to some Rammstein, to some Zona. Yes. Let's artificially increase our energy by listening to some hype music. Yes, okay, like, I don't know, looks horrible, the stems, and they will stretch, but the question is, do we care? And the answer is no, we do not. So okay, like, sure, looks good. Let's just jump into Substance Painter real quick. Let's just do this, chat, because we must. So 256 is like probably too large of a texture, but let's start off large, then we adjust accordingly. First of all, let's actually bake from the low poly mesh, then we will see if we need a high poly. Of course we need a high poly, actually, because all of the like the veins of the plant needs to be. Let's actually take a look at the reference. Yeah, so to get this, like, this texture, yeah, we should actually. So yeah, the stems are already fucked up, like, damn. Let's just see what we can do with the high poly. Add a subdivision. Let's, I don't know, the width need some more up top, like this, actually. Damn, it's not as smooth, actually. Let's mirror. Yes, mirror. Maybe just, yep, clipping. Yeah, this is a bit too large. Maybe adjust the base also. Yeah, we could actually save a bit of, like, texture area. GY. Okay, so okay, where's the high poly? Okay, let's actually, why can't we cut this? Okay, so no, actually let's keep it like this. Yeah, let's just extrude individual faces, maybe scale them down. Yeah, looks like shit. Actually, what if we, yeah, so the clipping, actually before we extrude we disable the clipping. Did we actually? Yes. Yes, this is better. This is way better, chat. Okay, yeah, you see, like, that's already looking like the reference. Yeah, now we need to actually maybe add a cut like this. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I mean, sure, that's fine. Let's just adjust it a bit. So chat, I actually like quite missed streaming, you know. Maybe I like streaming, who knows. Maybe streaming isn't that bad as we've been led to believe. Maybe cut it in the middle, and now just to add a small curve, let's unselect that. Like, I don't know, I mean, that's fine. It's a bit like to even the spacing, because in the reference, like at the start it's tiny cuts, like, and then they enlarge as they move towards the bottom. We could like scale, like, just, I don't know, it's whatever. It's not tobacco, it's bloodweed anyway. Doesn't need to be lore accurate, you know. Maybe let's actually, yeah, so the low poly like covers it mostly. Yeah, okay, let's maybe, let's move the stem. Yeah, we will probably add a stem, a separate stem. Yeah, should we actually like solidify this? Yeah, I think we should. It will probably bake a bit better. What if we solidify before? No, actually we need to solidify after the subdivision. Yeah, so it has a thickness, and we do have a thickness for the thickness, don't we, chat? So should we apply the same array? Sure, why not? Like, can we does Blender have the technology to copy? Oh, to select it. Okay, that's cool. It does have the technology actually. Let's just copy to select it. Oh, fuck. Damn. That's good. That's good. We like that, don't we, chat? So, okay, we have the low poly. Let's see how the... Yeah, that's not good, actually. Whatever, let's just apply the array. Yeah, we should actually apply the mirror than the array. Let's unwrap minimum stretch. Should we rotate? Like, let's probably... No, let's just unwrap. Yeah, but it doesn't unwrap like perfectly straight, so whatever. Let's rotate. It's an organic shape. It's like... It doesn't really matter, so... Bloodweed, and this is the Bloodweed high, so... Bloodweed high, so... Okay. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. Let's actually... Where's the FBX? Yeah, Bloodweed high. Let's increase the frontal distance until there's no red parts. Increase the back distance. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. Yeah, like there's some parts that are fricked up, but let's see, like let's increase the back distance. Maybe that will fix it. No, that didn't. Actually, like it bakes the opacity. Let's actually bake. Let's bake the opacity mask and maybe, yeah, let's try. Okay, so yeah, looks like shit, but now actually let's maybe decrease frontal distance. Where's the maximum? Like, yes, like this. Yeah, that's, I mean, clean enough. Like all of these artifacts on the edges, like they don't matter in our art style because everything is like chunky and chunky and clunky. So Bloodweed is red tobacco and curvature. Sure. Let's actually, yeah, height. We don't like the height. No height. On the color. So overlay. Sure, looks fine. Looks fine to me. Fine and dandy. So actually, let's paint some veins on this Bloodweed plant, shall we? Shall we, chat? Let's just paint it on the 2D view, just make it easy on ourselves. Yeah, so the veins should like probably, which, yeah, I'm painting this leaf, so they should go like into the crevices. And then like this, you know, chat, you know how it is. Okay, let's actually, this looks horrible. Let's just make it so it affects the height. I know, actually, let's export, let's test before committing. Let's add a bit of ambient occlusion. Yes. Ambient occlusion is nice. Let's export content. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's create the material real quick. RGB. RGB. Yeah, so 256 is a large texture. It's not a large in the sense like of a normal video game, but in a stylized, like pixelated game, it's pretty huge. Let's maybe try exporting 128, like that reduces a lot of detail. Yeah, I think that looks better. Like, yeah, a bit chunkier pixels. So yes. So I mean, that's like, yeah, it needs to have actually the back faces, like it's one-sided. So let's maybe make it a subsurface material. No, so let's actually make it the two-sided foliage. Maybe that will look fine. Yeah, so now there's like a bit of light coming through the leaves. Yeah, it's a bit better. Yeah, so right now, yeah, needs a stem. Let's actually, what if we just add a cube? Yeah, make it a bit larger. Yep. I don't know if that will do it, chat, but let's see. Yeah, so for the UVs, let's merge and let's place the UVs like on this part, because this will be dark. And I don't feel like rebaking everything, like redoing all of this shit. So let's, where's the, okay, export. Let's see the stem. Give me the stem. Yeah, sure. That's fine stem. Okay, let's actually maybe add a bit of like distance mask, like maybe make the inside, I don't know how that will look like. Let's just see, chat. Actually, you know what, we should like add a generator for the UV borders. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like make the edges, like, what if we overlay? Yeah, so that makes it a bit lighter. Maybe put this in a folder, like, yeah, just duplicate it a few times, just so to up the intensity. Let's see if that changes. I don't know, do you like the pale edges, chat? I don't know, not sure. Maybe up the ambient occlusion, make the inside darker, and I don't know, the roughness, like it looks wet, so like that looks weird for a plant. Where's the veiny part? Like, I don't know, I think I painted like this one, it doesn't even show up. Yeah, so these are the veins, like, yep. Yeah, let's actually paint them, like, make it a bit larger. Yeah, this probably won't show up anyways. Let's just see. Yeah, I can't actually tell the difference where I painted the veins, so if I can't tell the difference, like, it's irrelevant. Shouldn't add the detail, so bloodweed done, I guess. Let's add a bit of wind to it, just simple grass wind. Yeah. So the intensity, like, just keep it stock 1:1. Wind speed 1 will be actually quite fast. Let's do 0.3. Normal world space and just multiply. Yeah, world offset. And we need to actually 0 for the additional offset. And now it should be, ooh, floaty. A bit too much floaty, actually. I don't know, it actually looks kinda cool, like, what the fuck? What the hell? What the heck? What if we apply the transforms? Actually, let's jump into the vertex paint real quick, and we just select a bunch of this bullshit. Yes, all of this bullshit. Yeah, the bullshit is selected. Yes, like this. I wonder if I say bad words, does YouTube throttle my stream? Like, do I get less viewers if I say bad words? What do you think, chat? So vertex paint, let's just set vertex colors. Yes, dark. Yeah, so this won't move, only the edges, like the white parts will move. So actually we could also use the vertex color for like fake ambient occlusion, but we have plenty of ambient occlusion in the texture already. So okay, bloodweed. Let's re-import with the, yeah, replace the vertex color. Import, and I forgot where's the visualization, like they changed the whatever. Let's just jump into the material, vertex color. First let's check if it even exported the vertex color. Yeah, so it did actually. Yeah, you see how like it detaches, like this part's moving. Let's just mask it out real quick with the vertex colors. Maybe actually let's plug in a red color to the subsurface color. Let's see how that looks. Pure red. Oh, I think that looks better, chat. Yeah, yes. I think that looks better. Okay, so it actually lowers the ambient occlusion quite a bit, but we don't care. We do not care about anything anymore. So let's just multiply this by the vertex color. And now, finally, after all this time, yeah, the stem doesn't move, so it's like static. Only the leaves move. Yes, I like it. Okay, let's actually like go into like, let's paint some foliage. Let's just see how a field of this would look like. Maybe have a area for like for the plantations of the bloodweed, you know. Maybe the traders, like in Kenshi, like you can grow weed. Maybe you can grow bloodweed in this game. So the scale is a bit too large. So this is, yeah, this is scaled down. Let's scale it back up to 1 and let's just scale everything down to scale 0.36. Yes, that broke everything. Let's apply all transforms. That fixed everything. Or did it? Or did it? No, actually we don't need to apply the scale on the empty, or actually, yeah, just... Yes, that's good. Hide, and which is the, yeah, this is the base mesh. Okay, so let's save this real quick before we lose everything. Bloodweed, okay, and okay, the scale is fixed. So where's the foliage? Yeah, so just like a single, let's just paint a lot of them. Paint. Where's the density? Increase the density to 6. Ooh, bloodweed everywhere. We like that. We like bloodweed. Damn, looks awesome. Looks freaking awesome. Fields of bloodweed. Yes. We like this, don't we, chat? A plantation of this will look great. Yeah, like 15, like 25 more density. That's not dense at all. Like 100, like, yes, like this. That's the density I'm looking for. Yes, a lot of Yep. Maybe add a, not right now, like that's because that's a lot of work, but like maybe add the pivot like thingies, so it's when the character like steps on it, like it rotates out of the way, like reacts to the player position. Yeah, but I need add-ons like in Blender to bake the pivots into the UVs. Yeah, looks good. Let's delete all of this shit. Well, not all of it. Let's just keep a tiny little patch like here. Like, yes, we like that. Maybe another patch here. Yes, we like that, don't we, chat? Okay, so this is all foliage. Like, this is the, yep, that was the single mesh instance. Like, right now it's fully foliage. Damn, that looks cool. That looks cool, doesn't it, chat? Okay, so lore-wise, we have the plant. Now we need the cigarettes, the product. Yeah, so we're gonna need a logo and everything, like a trademark for the bloodweed cigarettes, you know. So let's actually make a pack of cigarettes, of bloodweed cigarettes. So just as always, as is tradition, as is the custom, we start with a cube in Blender, and a cigarette pack is literally just a rectangular cube shape. Yeah, I mean that's looking like a cigarette pack already. So yeah, actually, first of all, let's just export it just so we can see the scale like in game, so we don't have to rescale later on. Yes, import. Where's the cigarettes? Yeah, let's put it next to the arm of the character. Let's see the scale. Like, that's a bit too big for cigarettes. Let's scale it to like 0.75. Export again. Let's see how that looks. Looks a bit smaller. Yeah, I mean, like, that's still too large, but like compared to real life, that's probably too large. But this is not real life, this is a video game, as you can tell, chat. Actually, can you tell? I can't tell. It looks like a real life to me. This looks like I don't know, LA right now, or like, I don't know, looks like any place in the world. Like, the world is post-apocalyptic as is. Do you agree, chat? Yeah. So let's just shade smooth. And should the pack be opened? I think it should be actually opened. Like, you know, have the top like rotated off. So let's just split it like this. So the top actually opens like little something like this. It goes a little something like this, chat. The fuck, I can't select anything. So let's just actually split faces by edges. Let's just lift. Let's just do stuff. Do this shit, and let's just actually let's just do a bit of a pro developer move, and let's just move the cursor. It's not move cursor to selected. Yeah, cursor to selected. And now we can just actually rotate from the 3D cursor. Whoa, damn. Whoa, that's a pro move actually. So okay, let's just cursor to origin again, snap it to the origin. We don't need a cursor anymore. And let's just quickly maybe solidify a bit. Yeah, so let's solidify, and after we solidify, let's actually apply the solidify, and we won't need the inside. Actually, we will need a little bit, a tiny bit of the inside. Actually, we won't need. Actually, what the fuck? Like, actual, what the fuck? So, this is the low poly. Let's make the high poly. Yeah, so that's the beveled version. Yes, okay, so a few more segments. Yeah, make it a bit more sharp on the edges. And for the bake, we just add the cigarettes, you know, for the high poly. Yes. The coffin nails, or how are they called? Like, how do you Americans say? Let's add an array. How many should we smoke, chat? 10 cigarettes? No, that's too much. I don't know, let's just do it like this. Maybe like do another like this. Yeah, I think that's how cigarettes look usually. Or do they? I don't know. I haven't smoked in a long time. I do have a pack of cigarettes, but actually I have illegal cigarettes, like I have menthol cigarettes, which were banned a long time ago. So actually let's just sheet mode and okay, let's just, before we do anything else, let's just actually maybe extrude this. Yeah, so this for the cigarettes, the cigarette part. GY scale on the X maybe a tiny bit. Okay, yeah, whatever, like that's good enough. Yeah, just move all of this to a new collection. This will be the high poly. This will be high poly as well. Nice weather we're having, by the way. So dog walking will commence in an hour, so we have some time left. We do have time. We have plenty of time. All of the time in the world. So low poly, this is the low poly. Let's just actually, damn, it's so fun like to actually work on some random shit, like not like the hard parts. Yeah, that's what we will do on the weekends from now on, chat. We will just do whatever we want. So 21, this is the 6. Sure 6. And okay, so we have the high poly, we have the low poly. Now we do a teensy weensy unwrapping action. Actually, should we just, yeah, I think we should. I think we should, because like nobody will actually see anything. Let's just delete a bit of geometry, like, yeah. And actually, if I don't delete these parts, the mesh baking will get all messed up. Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's just add a quad here. Yes. And actually, yes. Looks good, looks fine to me. Let's mark the seam up here, probably. Mark seam. Seam was marked. Let's not add a mirror modifier to this, because I want to have like a logo that's not mirrored. I could have a separate like plain, like a quad on top for the logo, but it's just such a tiny asset, like we don't need to save texture space. It's one of the benefits like of this art style. There's just performance is not such a huge concern, especially when it comes to the textures and also the geometry. Like there's very little pixels, little triangles in this art style. So let's just minimum stretch. Let's see how the UVs look shit. The UVs look shit because these like flail out. So these do flail out because we need a cut here and here, and now it's super clean, super nice, super amazing, and we love life, and we love everything about everything always. So let's just export again. Let's see how that looks in game. Yup. So these are the Siggies, the low poly Siggy mesh, and we are ready to roll. Yeah, so this will definitely not be 256, this will be 128. Like 64 is probably enough for the texture size of this model. So okay, let's just hide this. Yeah, maybe bevel the cigarettes. Actually, that's too much bevel, Actually, yeah, like that. Okay, so sure, let's array it up. Let's apply the arrays. We don't care about that. And just, okay, yeah, so the SIGs are a bit more smooth. Okay, so this is the high poly. Let's export the high poly. SIGs high. Okay. Damn, the logo looks so sick for this game. Dunes of Blood. Damn, looks good. We happy, chat. We are a happy camper. So let's actually export FBX 6 high. Yeah, so a bit of red. Let's just increase the frontal distance. Whatever. Yes. Looks good. Looks like shit, but we like when it looks like shit, actually. Yes. Maybe. What if we increase the rear distance? Let's see. Oh, it's the frontal distance, actually. Yeah, so we should get rid of this part because the normals don't like flail out in the other direction. Like, yep, that's a problem. So if we delete this bullshit and we delete this bullshit, we need a cut right here, a triangle here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Yes, like this, and we can just merge at last. And we did merge at last. Okay, now chat, yes we do, actually. Yes we do. And we just did. So let's re-export and re-import and rebake and frontal distance. Okay, that's still not good, actually. So if we can't beat them, we just squish them. If we can't beat them, we squish them, chat. We just squish. Okay, that got squished real good. And now we actually just export the cigarettes again. Yes. No red. A little bit of red here, but let's just see how that works out for us. Red is bad? What do you mean red is bad? What do you mean? So let's actually just color mask it up. So yeah, this will be the back. And these will be the cigarettes themselves. So yeah, so for the cigarettes it's real easy, just orange like this. Look, yeah, I guess, sure. Make the tops white, so we can just add a fill layer whenever like I need like to mask something, like just a tiny bit, like I use a triplanar. Actually, we could, let's just see, add a paint And what if we just select this squad? Sure, works. It works fine. Yeah, okay, so the roughness should be a bit higher. Maybe blur this like a bit. I don't know, that's fine. Yeah, maybe make it a bit yellowish, I think, like, yeah, whatever. Let's first add ambient occlusion on top of everything. Because ambient occlusion looks nice. I like ambient occlusion. Yeah, maybe make it a bit less intense. Yeah, so we have the cigarettes ready, and yeah, so that's masked. So we add a fill layer with a grain. I think, yeah, it's called a grain texture. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That is the stuff, actually. Yep, sure, whatever. Like, okay, so it affects the height. What if it affects the height? Like, I know it's not showing up at all on the texture. Like, I don't know, Chan. Pattern masking, like, maybe, you know, like how there's like flakes on the filter, like that's what I'm trying to do, like add tiny flakes, like maybe disable the roughness or make the roughness like super high. What if we like insert the, no, that looks like cheese, if you like. Okay, whatever, let's just see how it looks in game bit by bit, just like, you know, work bit by bit, step by step. Yeah, okay, so have the cigarettes. Let's just make the material. Let's just make the material real quick. Normal map goes into the normal map slot, and the linear color goes into the linear color. This is not sRGB, this is linear color, this is ambient occlusion, this is roughness, this is metallic. Yep. And we have our texture. Whoa, those are cigarettes. Those are so twisted, like what the fuck is that shit? Like, do we need to re-import this? Did we actually do something to the... Yeah, so like, yeah, that's a bit twisted actually, what the fuck? Let's just check the UVs on this little guy right here. Yeah, so this is the twisted part and it's not straight, like what the fuck, what the actual fuck. Let's just manually like scale Y0, scale Y0, scale Y0, scale Y0, scale Y0, scale X0, and scale X0. Okay, now it's straight as an arrow. Yeah, this is also crooked, whatever, we don't care about that right now. Let's export, like, rebake and shit. And we should be good. And we should be good. Let's first, nope, that did nothing. Reimport, rebake. Why are you so sick and twisted, like UVs? Why are you so sick and twisted? Yeah, so that adds a... Right now, oh shit, like, what the fuck? The color, damn. The whole pack is a filter right now. It's crazy, crazy work. So, let's actually export. That's even more twisted. What if... Chat, what if we manually, like, add triangulation to this guy? Yeah, I think that will solve all of our problems. And if that doesn't, like, yeah, that's, oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Let's rebake. Yeah, maybe a bit twisted, but we will take what we can get, won't we, chat? Like, where's the paint? Okay, yeah, the paint, like, yep. Okay, so it looks a bit better. Let's just, if we just quite literally just make it nearest filtering, like make it pixelated, nobody will ever see, like it will be seen from this distance. Like, can you see the cigarettes? Like yeah, looks good. Cigarettes look good. Okay, so damn, it's such a tiny asset. Let's actually make a data asset and just... Okay, so let's start from the blood bag. Let's duplicate the blood bag data asset and let's just make the cigarette SIGs. Yeah, SIGs mesh. This also needs the material applied. Yup. Whatever. So I just want to test like how it will look as a pick-upable object. Oh, it has no collision. Fell through the ground, fell through the cracks. So actually, yes, that's a lot of collision for such a tiny asset, but like the edge, like when I kick, you will see chat, you will see what I'm talking about. Like when I kick, like the cigarettes around, like the tiny lip will get caught on edges and it will look better in game, a bit better. Yeah, so okay, so I mean, sure, like the marker like shows up the cigarettes, and when the player like it says it's a blood bag because the data asset isn't full. Then let's just cigarettes, nutritious and filling. Like, are cigarettes nutritious? What is the description for the cigarettes? Made from bloodweed. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, cigarettes consumable made from bloodweed. We can drink the cigarettes or we can pick up the cigarettes. Yep, sounds about right. So let's finish texturing the pack. Or maybe let's not actually, because yeah, read it and weep. And we are back. I am back. So, chat. If that's your real name. So, what the fuck? Okay, so cigarettes. Okay. Let's smoke some cigarettes, shall we? So the base is white. Is it white? Back. Okay, wrong color. Yes. And how does the world famous cigarette pack look like? I wonder. You know which one I'm talking about, the cowboy cigarette. I don't want to say the name out loud because I'm not copying them, like, you know, just being inspired by them, like inspired by cigarettes. Yeah. Oh, it's a triangle. Yeah, but that's definitely trademarked. What if we... Oh shit, I just had an idea. Like, let's just invert the triangle. What the fuck? Crazy work, chat. That's crazy work. Yes, like this. Triplanar. Rotate 45. Like, just do... Let's just do a little finger. Oh yeah. That remind you of anything, chat? Doesn't remind me of anything. It's like a completely original pack of cigarettes. So, paint. And alpha font. Which font? Yeah, maybe fucking Comic Sans. Blood. To blood. Why is it so tiny? Like, increase the size more. Whoop. And I whoop. Okay, blood. Type bold blood. Blood metallic. Blood metallic blood. And sure. Maybe add another like red thingy. Yeah, so yeah, let's actually duplicate this stuff. And let's just like this. Okay, chat. Okay. It's actually maybe paint something. No, let's not paint. Let's just see how that looks in game. Like, there's no sense in adding detail, like, if it's not visible. Okay, so it's not loading up. Okay, so yeah, that loaded. Blood. Okay, I see you. I see you, chat. So, okay, so this is the back. Let's just make the thingy, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, just make this metallic, because that's foil. It's foil. This is foil actually too. Oh, what the fuck? This is foil. What the fuck? What the fuck? What in the actual H? What in the heck? Okay, so this is all foil. It's all foiled up. You're foiled up, chat. Yes, that looks good. And okay. I think, like, what the fuck? Where's the blood? Okay, let's just maybe blood it up a bit more. Yeah, you know, like, just add a bit of ambient occlusion. Just a tiny bit, like a blur. Just a tiny blur. Tiny little blur. Yeah, that looks like shit, actually. Looks horrible. So horrible. Looks disgusting. Actually make bevel. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's keep it like that. And what's the, oh my god, again with the brush. Alpha, is it alpha? Alpha. No, alpha is a plant. It's what cows eat. Cows eat alpha. So we don't want cows. Oh, it's shape. Of course it's shape. Of course it's called shape. Like, what the fuck? Let's just delete a bit of the edges. Yeah, let's check how that looks. Blood with shadowing. No, that's too dark. Wasted effort. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't like that at all. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's keep it moving. I actually would like to paint a bit of detail on the edges. What if we like offset the height a bit? And for this we inset the height a bit. Yeah, like that. That creates a bit of an edge here. And sure, whatever. Okay, so like we established like early on in our streaming career, so we need to add gradients, you know. Add a bit of gradient action. Should we actually just plop it over everything? Yeah, I think we should. Overlay. Maybe make it a bit darker. And yeah, that affects only that shit. Why does that affect only that stuff? It should affect everything. Oh, it's overlay, like normal. Yeah. Now we go. Now we go. There we go. What the fuck? Okay. Let's actually right now just one last tiny detail, just curvature, contrast, down the contrast a bit, maybe up the no, like this. Yes, like that, that's fine. Let's not shall we? Okay, yeah, yep, looks good. Maybe add some stickers, like, you know, stickers. Yeah, like stickers. Fill. Yeah, let's just fill to the triplanar, cropped to shape. We could just paint the stickers. We should actually paint the stickers, but we do not care about anything anymore. Yes, looks good. Looks good to me. Add a bit of height, a bit lighter, sure. And now we paint a, let's just do a barcode. Let's do a barcode on the side. Rotate it up. This here. Yeah, sure. Up. Okay. It's done. It is done. The barcode is here. Actually, why am I like so? Why am I like this, chat? Do you know? Oh, what the fuck? That wasn't good. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's export. And let's call it done. Let's call it done. It's definitely done. It's like too detailed, I think. Yeah, it's too detailed. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay, so yes. We have the damn. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, maybe add the blood thing on the other side also. But I don't know. Damn, now I don't have the font anymore. Font. Which font is it? I think it's this one, yeah. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Just simple. Okay, so chat. Okay, we have cigarettes, bloodweed cigarettes right now. Yeah, bloodweed cigarettes, and we have the bloodweed plant. Yeah, so these will be like plantations guarded by the, I don't know, by the trader faction. Yeah, so the traders will be like with snipers, like guarding the blood fields, like killing all of the intruders. Like yes. Yeah. Damn, when I add guns like the AK and all of the blicky go gra gra gra. So when the blicky go gra gra gra, it will be a good game. Oh, AK. I mean assault rifle, not AK. Okay, AK. Damn, sword looks good. Look at the sword, guys. Oh my god, can you see it? Can you see the vibe? Can you see the vibe? Can you see the game? Witness me. Witness my game. Yeah, sword. Let's add another sword. Oh, 2 swords. Dual wielding. Damn. Okay, we just like the mosquitoes, the blood mosquitoes, die. Animations look so shitty, but I actually added like the torso rotation. You see like how the torso rotates according to the mouse position. Rotates, unrotates if you like. If you like rotate to the back, like what the fuck, rotate it 180, because like, yeah, because reasons. So what am I talking about? So what are we doing? Okay, so we have cigarettes. Next we need alcohol, blood alcohol. Yeah, we need to drink blood and get drunk from blood drunk. We need to get blood drunk. So alcohol gets made from sugar and yeast, and blood has glucose in it. So technically you could make alcohol from blood if it has, like, the best alcohol would come from diabetic like blood, you know, because there is a lot of glucose. I think like diabetic blood, isn't there? Yeah, because diabetics don't produce insulin, the glucose doesn't get transferred into the cells. Yeah, also like the diabetic test, you know, chat, how they used to test for diabetes in like ancient Roman shit. Like they just peed on the ground, and if a lot of ants came it means the person had diabetes because he's pissing sugar, and we shouldn't piss sugar actually. So okay, cigarettes done, that's done. Let's just, okay, let's Google real quick like alcohol distillery. Yeah, like moonshine, blood moonshine. Yes, blood moonshine, blood moonshine. Moonshine, that's moonshine distillery. Okay, looks cool actually. Yeah, damn, can you imagine? Okay, so it's like just some copper pots. Doesn't really look that interesting. Like there's some like dials and gauges for the temperature, I guess. Like that's visually interesting. Yeah, the coils look pretty cool visually. Yeah, so we need to add coils and just some pots and dials and shit. So let's just get cracking. Let's get crack-a-lacking. So okay, a few pots and pans, like just 16, like, yeah, skilled up, skilled is like do. Yeah, so this is one thing. Yeah, let's actually not move it to the side yet. Yeah, let's add a dial from the same thingy real quick. Yeah, so there's the dial, temperature gauge thingy, and how does that shit look like? Okay, so it's like has like this hat thingy, and now we need a coil. Yes. Okay, let's just call this distillery. And yeah, so actually we just make a little tiny cube, tiny little cube, tiny itty bitty cube, and just actually, no, we actually don't add a cube, we add a plane, and we, I don't know, just let's Let's check real quick. I forgot how the screw modifier works. Like, I forgot how to screw. So we screw a little bit, like, yeah, yes. We screw it up. We like subdivide all this stuff, and we do a little something to dissolve edges, and no, fuck. Let's only faces. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, now just yes, so it's like a tube. Okay, yeah. Angle. Okay, so angle 360. Maybe make it a bit less, like that. And yes, and maybe like this. And yeah, that's a coil. Maybe make it a bit larger, the coil. let's just rotate it a bit. Okay, looks fine. Looks great. The coil looks great. Actually, it doesn't look that great, but yeah. Okay, that's good enough. Mesh, convert to mesh, and after that just rotate a bit and just manually do some stuff. Okay, like do things manually once in a while. Not everything should be like, you know, like procedural and shit. Like, okay, so this tube goes down, and let's see how the distillery works. Yeah, so it goes like 3 pots, like big pot, tiny pot. Yeah, so like this, like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? Like, what the fuck? 3 pots? Like, what the fuck? Why? Okay, so this is a barrel. This looks a bit better. Bootleggers Moonshine Distillery. Yeah, so it goes into a barrel that looks a bit cooler, I think. Yeah, let's make a barrel. Yeah. That's a bit more visual interest rather than like being just... Yeah, so there's a barrel. This goes into a barrel. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, maybe like this. Yeah, bit fatter, maybe like bevel, like sure, whatever. Yeah, okay. Goes into the barrel. Let's just hide that shit. Let's add some legs, shall we? Yeah, sure, like just make cubes, just cubes. Nothing more, nothing less, just cubes. This is pure cube action. It's just like this, and we just kinda, yes. Okay, and shade smooth. And mirror, we have some legs. Yeah, so it goes out like that. Needs to go out like this also. Okay, so so chat, like we have a barrel. Okay, what's the next thing? It's like, what the fuck? It's like a hose. Like it's probably cools down. Like I don't know. It's like condensation shit. What the fuck is that? Distillery. Okay, so I should ask ChatGPT how to make moonshine. Like that would be. Okay, so whatever. Let's just actually make it. This is yeah. Let's make a bucket, shall we? Yeah. So the alcohol, the blood alcohol, pours into a bucket. Just tiny little bucket. Yeah. Yes, yes, and the bucket is on a stool. Yes, it's all coming together. Yes. Okay, so bucket. Let's make a stool real quick. Yeah, just whoop and whoop. So the stool goes a little something like this. Just a tiny stool, just a tiny stool. We can actually just do like this, do like extrude individual, and actually, fuck, we didn't actually need to do that, but we did, and we will do stuff. Okay, whatever. That's a stool. That's a tiny little stool, actually. Let's maybe bevel the edges, shall we? Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think like, yeah, sure. We like the beveled edges. Let's just shade all the smooth. Add a handle for the bucket real quick. Yeah, let's just start with a cube. And you know, we just like kinda do a little bit of this, you know. Yes, let's just bevel the edge a little bit. Let's just kinda move it here. That's a way too thicky handle. Like what the fuck? Let's just scale it like that. Let's just actually. Let's just, yes. And like this, whatever. Like that's a handle. We can handle the handle. The handle is like this. It's, yes. Let's not be a perfectionist. What the fuck? No, that's shitty. Like what the fuck? Okay, whatever. We are happy with the handle. It's a sign from God, like that we shouldn't like mess with the handle anymore. So just scale it. No, not scale it down. Like just move it here, move it like what the fuck. Let's just like what the fuck. Okay, sure. Okay, yes, it's done. Just duplicate the same stool. Yes, okay, let's first of all, you know what I'm thinking, chat? Nothing. I'm not thinking anything. Let's import the distillery. Okay, so the normals are flipped on the gauge. Just recalculate outside the normals. Let's actually recalculate for everything, just in case, and re-export the distillery. So the normals are now fixed. The normals are now fixed. Yeah, so it needs to be smaller. Okay, so the bucket is like bucket sized. Like make it a like what? Yeah, so the scale is like 37037. Yeah, so the scale. What the fuck? That something flew. Like what the fuck was that? Oh, I probably kicked a. Oh, I kicked the cigarettes and they flew. So the bucket is like, yeah, I think that's bucket sized. Like the scale, that's barrel sized, the barrel, and that's like the thingy sized. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, that's good. And so I said I was thinking, you know, Chad, I said I was thinking. I was actually thinking about something. Let's just apply all transforms, and you see how it's like straight, you know, and this is like a unit. This will be a single mesh like thingy like that the player can interact with. I don't want it to be like a straight line, I want it to be a cluster, so let's just rotate this like that, and yeah, let's move the barrel here then. And then the bucket like this. Yeah, so there's like this triangular shape. It's like one piece. And actually, so yeah, so from the barrel there should be like a tube thingy going. Let's just actually make the bucket be an actual bucket instead of some monstrosity. Yeah, like that. And just if we can manage, like just yes, and like this maybe like that. Yes. Okay, sure. Let's let's actually, so what was the scale? Let's actually apply all transforms. Okay, that didn't break anything, so now we can scale 037. Okay, let's try exporting. What the fuck? And now we can scale this back up to 1, and it should be good to go. Yeah, so this is the distillery. Yeah, looks fine, I guess. Yeah, maybe move the bucket like closer. And actually let's rotate the bucket. Yes, rotate the bucket like this. And you know what? Chat? What if the barrel was like this high up? Yeah, this big ass stool. That's a big stool. Big stool. Yes. Yeah, now I like it because it's like big, medium, small. It's like you can see the flow. It's like goes from the top down to the bottom. Yeah. Okay. Let's export distillery. And you know, from the gameplay perspective, like there's like the visual aspect, like if the distillery is empty. Actually, let's maybe rotate this also, so it's a bit like this, like going inward. And let's maybe rotate the feet also. What if we rotate everything back? No, actually, okay, let's just try how that looks. Distillery. Okay, yeah, looks fine, looks great. So the distillery, so for the gameplay, like I was saying, from the gameplay perspective, like if the distillery is empty, like the bucket is empty, like, you know, there's visual feedback. So when the distillery, the blood is done cooking, like when we have blood alcohol, like the bucket will be full. So you see chat, you see how that is. Let's punch this guy, let's knock him out real quick. Yes, he's dead. Okay, yeah, you see, like I also added, like I fixed the ragdolls like a bit, you know, so right now there's physical animation, like it doesn't like flop the body, it doesn't like relax fully. Like right now he's just temporarily actually playing the jumping animation, so that's why his hands are out, like, but it also works for this like knockout animation. Looks like he's knocked out. Yeah, so when his body is stiff like that, it's like much more fun, like to kick him around. Yeah, so yep, looks great. I don't know, like I had at the start applied like physical animation to the player, just so when he jumps around, like there's physics going on, like the hands are flopping everywhere. I'm not sure if I'll add like physical animation to the player character in the end game, but I would like to, but it's a huge pain because all of the collisions, like if your hand gets stuck on some mesh, like if you're swinging a sword, like it won't collide like with the enemy. Like if you're in a tight corridor and you're swinging a sword and it gets caught on some edge, like I don't know, that's kind of a pro actually too, because that's kind of like how Dark Souls does it. Like if you're swinging a huge sword in a tight corridor and it hits a wall, like it bounces back, like, you know. So I don't know, it's just like it's a gameplay design shit like that, like, you know, the tiny decisions, like do I want the game to be responsive, like, and fast and twitchy like it is right now? It's like pretty responsive, like, you know, I like how that feels like, but it also like it's really rigid. I don't know, it fits well with the retro style of the game, like all the pixelated art style and stuff, but I don't know, chat. We'll figure something out, chat, won't we? Yeah, we will. So 6 minutes until I walk my dog. Actually, chat, I've been meaning to say fuck you, fuck me, fuck everything. Stream is over. You know how it is, chat. Like, let's actually just I don't know. Yeah, let's end this stream. Let's walk the dog. Why not? Love you, chat. Love you, viewers. You know, when I say fuck you, I don't mean it like it's an affectionate fuck you, you know? You know, chat, you know how it is. Anyways, peace out.